This is a call to action.
A call to action.
This is a call to action.
A call to action.
And I'm your guest, Alex Habersham. I guess G Money must be the host since I'm going to be there. I'm your host, Alex Habersham, and I have with me, I guess I'm so excited to have this young man with me today and for us to have the opportunity to sit around and chat until I'm calling him the host and me the guest, but I finally got it right. But I appreciate you coming on the show, man.
All right, thank you for having me.
And I'm sure that many of the individuals in this community know of G Money.
G Money.
Yeah, and a lot of individuals in the community know of the G Money facility. There's nothing like the raw and naked truth. Because some of those, what they heard, are good things, and I guarantee you, same as it relates to Alex E. Habersham, some of those might be a bit negative. But before we talk, I just want to say something. There are not many people in this community who are in business, young, old, and are professional. There are not enough people, let me say, in this community who realize the power and the importance of giving back. And that's one reason I wanted to get Money, and his real name is George
Willis. Jr.
And that's one reason I wanted to get him on the show, is that he doesn't know this. And it's a method to this madness. You see, it's always good to be on your best behavior because you never know who's watching you. And I've been watching him. And I know, where his heart is, and I know that as it relates to the community anyway, and I know he's done and is doing a lot of good things to try to uplift particularly our young people and our neighborhoods. But I want you to start a little bit by, we said the raw and naked truth, man.
Yeah.
This is a call to action.
A call to action.
And I'm your host, Alex Habersham, and the next voice you hear will be my friend G Money.
All right. Well, my name is George Willis, Jr. I was born and raised in Atlanta. My dad was Command Sergeant Major in the Army. I grew up with Martin Luther King kids, actually. Dexter King graduated from high school a year before I did, and Andrew Young and Ralph David Abernathy. I grew up in that neighborhood, but while our parents were so busy trying to make a living, they kind of forgot about us. And I couldn't wait to cross Bankhead. I'm a Bankhead baby. So although I was living in an exclusive black neighborhood, I couldn't wait to cross Bankhead to get to Bourne home, Perry home, Bankhead Court, because the hood was exciting. There was no rules. My dad had so many rules. When he left, I went across Bankhead. So, I winded up in the street. I winded up, doing drugs, smoking crack, drinking, and the whole nine. And my parents got a divorce at 15. And my dad was the only one that could really somewhat keep me together. And when he left, I was totally out of control. But I was a mama's boy. My mom was a great enabler. God rest her soul. But I had 3 older sisters and no brothers, and I was a mama's boy. And at 27, my mom died. And the world was handed to me, and I wasn't prepared and ready. And I lived in the street like a dog. I mean, empty houses, empty cars.
Wow.
And then one day, I decided I didn't want to live like that no more. I went to treatment for the 15th time. I went to treatment a lot during that time. Every time my mom was going to put me out, every time my girlfriend didn't want me, I ran to treatment. So the last time I went to treatment, I went for me. I walked all the way from Fulton Industrial to 5 Point train station and begged the man to let me on the train. And I went to treatment, and that was 21 years ago. So God has been really, really good to me. But my heart and my sensitivity is to the people in the street. That's why I do what I do. That's why I'm there. And if there wasn't for somebody out there, my sister, that reached out to me, I wouldn't be where I am. So, and I always say, God rewards you openly for what you do silently. You know, so I just continue to do it. And it's time for me, I'm about to make another transition in my life to come out of the club business. I'm going to remain in the music business somewhat, but my next goal is to be a missionary minister and be in the street for real. You know, doing God's work.
Right.
And I don't have to promote that.
Right.
You know, it speaks for itself.
Right. Right.
You know, I know there's a lot of people out there that claim that they're trying to do this and do that, but, you know, a lot of the community events that I'm at and you at, I don't see them. And I'm not concerned with them. You know, I'm just concerned with what I do and how I look in God's eyes.
Right, right.
You know, and He will reward.
The proof is really in the pudding. Exactly. And we got some serious problem in this community. But like you, I've got confidence that the community can be saved, but it takes a village. It takes a village to raise a child, a whole village. So one of the things that encourages me about having you on the show is that if G Money can do it, you can too. And it really is a pretty simple problem, although it's large, solving it is simple. And that is by getting more people involved in trying to do some things in, with, and for the community.